Greetings and welcome to PM Aura, your online project management tool to help you get organized and get better. When you first log in as an administrator, you will come to your main news feed, which shows you recent updates and posts from members of your teams. The first thing you'll want to do as an administrator is click on the Setup tab. This will allow you to input all the settings and parameters that your company will use to manage your projects. PM Aura gives you a great amount of flexibility to customize your experience in a way that makes sense to your company, your teams, and your clients. Let's take a closer look at the parameters in the Setup tab. In Company Profile, you will want to input all the basic information about your company, including the logo, contact information, country, and time zone. Be careful, as company information like the alias and time zone cannot easily be edited once set up. In the Initial Setting tab, you can provide information like what your company's workdays are, the maximum hours per day that you want people working, the currency that you prefer to work in, the date format, whether you want to require that your employees' timesheets be approved, and whether they are auto-submitted at the end of the week if not already submitted by the employee. The Phase Activities tab lets you create all the different phases that a project could potentially be in, for example, planning, development, marketing, testing, and sales. You can also set up any potential activities that you'd want to assign to team members, like unit testing, documentation, and coding. Again, these are just some of the ways that PM Aura lets you customize your experience to fit your project needs. In the Task Status tab, you can create your own statuses, which you use to manage your company or the workflow you use to complete your task cycle. Let's say in your company a project cycle starts from initiate, then moves to pre-sales, sales, and then later is approved, assigned, in progress, and then closed. PM Aura lets you create your statuses exactly the same as you're already using in your company, and you can add as many statuses as you need. In addition to task statuses, you can also make status settings for your project as a whole. In the Department tab, you can set up the various departments that you might have in your company, like management, support, and HR. While in the Designation tab, you can set up standard roles that you may want to assign out to different team members during the course of a specific project. You can input settings for categories for your future projects, as well as setting standard formats for both project and employee identification. You can set PM Aura to automatically generate your project and employee IDs, or you can manually enter them when creating projects or employees in the system, and switch back to auto-generate IDs anytime. Let's say that you have created 10 projects in the system with manual project IDs, but now you'd like the system to auto-generate them. You can have it auto-generate IDs for all your existing projects or just future projects. As you can see, PM Aura lets you set all these standards, formats, and settings at the company level so that your employees and clients can have a consistent and professional experience from one project to the next.